क्या होता मेरा जो ना होता मेरे साथ तू. All I do is think about you. This is what I want to dedicate to all the Armanians out there. I don't believe I'm turning 27. I don't think so. I'm turning 27. It's more like 2 plus
Okay.
7. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. It's. If you put it that way, I'm just 3 short of 30, and I don't feel that at all.
And there are so many people who want you to come to Odisha, Bangalore, Assam, Jaipur, Delhi.
Wow, I love the demands. I am in the process of planning an India tour, and I'm really excited to meet all my fans from different parts of the country. BTS is mm, amazing as a group, and the biggest group in the world currently. And I love their music. I love all the artists. Jungkook is my favorite. He's a brilliant vocalist. Sometimes, uh, when you look back upon how it was received, or how people look at your journey, a lot of people in passing, how in India people say अभी भी आप छोटे हो, बहुत टाइम है आपको, बहुत सारी चीजें करनी है. This is how anyone talks to you, and I think it's a little demeaning to artists or people who are young and achieving a lot at their age. And
Welcome to News 18, Showsha, Armaan. I'm super excited for the release of Two. You was such a beautiful track. I was hooked to it for a very long time. Tell me, how did the idea of recreating You in Hindi come about?
Well, when I made the English song "You," around that time is when I even kind of like on the side wrote a version in Hindi as well, because I felt like the tune had a very Hindi lyric sensibility as well. So I had it ready, but I didn't know what to do with it. So obviously we released the English version first, and the response to it was phenomenal.
Yes.
It's done beautifully on the Spotify platform as well. It's crossed more than 11 million streams, and
Yes.
now with this new version, we just want to include a larger audience and larger listenership to kind of listen to the Hindi version and obviously to the English one.
Yeah.
This is it. It's done in a way where the original's essence is maintained. Lyrically, it's not a translation, not a direct translation, but it's got the whole vibe and that whole warm fuzzy feeling of love when you find that person for yourself. So yeah, it's
Right.
it's got all the ingredients of the original You, but packaged in a two-way.
Right. Right. So, you feel like a very personal song, Armaan, and music is, personal for most artists.
Yeah.
When when you created it, did you take sort of a refs from your own personal life for this?
Oh, totally. I mean, honestly, when a musician writes a song, either you write a song thinking about no story at all, you just like you're like, I'm gonna write a song about this or that or whatever it is. And
Yes.
sometimes it's about personal experiences and what they feel at that point in time. And You is definitely a representation of how I felt when I was writing and in part of the process. uh, I was in love, deep love. I still am, and it's a beautiful feeling. And it's amazing how musicians get to use what they're feeling and the emotions that they feel and make it into a song for everyone to relate to and for everyone to
Right.
connect to. So I definitely feel like it's a special gift that I have as a musician to be able to write songs about what I'm feeling. And
Yes.
when those songs go out and people listen to them, they come back and say that it's literally, it feels like you're speaking about my life. And that
Yeah.
relatability is there. So I think it's beautiful that as musicians we get to do that.
Think that how is it different from for working with a streaming app like Spotify than a music label?
I mean, with Spotify, we have just done Spotify singles. So the label that's involved with this is Sony Music. which is
Yeah.
the also the mother label, Arista
Yes.
Records, where You was released. So it's not independently with the streaming platform; it's in collaboration with a label. But it's beautiful
Right.
to collaborate with Spotify, on Spotify singles. It's something that both Spotify, the teams at Spotify and my teams have been in communication for a very long time, and we wanted to do something like this for quite some time now. And You presented itself as one of the most interesting and unique projects to kind of like take forward. And the
Hmm.
Hindi version of You was anyway ready. And
Hmm.
when we all heard it, we were all pumped with it, and we felt like all my listeners would love to hear You in Hindi, which
Right.
is how the birth of Two happened. And
Hmm.
Spotify singles served as the best platform for us to
Hmm.
present it to all my fans.
Hmm.
There is such an amazing platform, and their goals are very aligned with mine, in
Hmm.
terms of taking Indian music and pop music from India global. So I'm glad that we got to do Two as a Spotify singles, and it's coming out like in just a day.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm
Right.
extremely excited for it, and I hope that people love it as much as you.
Also performed you at Grammy's Global Spin Series. First into that. What does it mean to you, Armaan? And how was the experience of that?
I mean, I really can't put that experience in words that will do justice to the feeling of
Mhm.
having performed at Global Spin. So Global Spin is a global series that the Grammys and the Recording Academy has established. And in the last few years, especially during the pandemic, they have done a lot of content pieces and videos with
Yeah.
artists performing their songs from around the world. um,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that I got to do it from India and be the first one to do it from India. It's a very prestigious platform to be associated with, and to be able to perform my single You there was a dream come true. And we've rarely seen Indian artists at these in these places and doing these things. So for me, it's a great big deal. It's not just for me, but also for the Indian uh, artist community and the whole Indian music scene. And I hope that
Yeah.
more and more Indian artists get to do similar things and take their music global.
Yeah, we hope so too. I mean, you also collaborated with Ed Sheeran, Armaan. Uh, loved your stanza.
Thank you.
You have beautifully summed up Man is in that short 30 seconds. Those lyrics were so good, so apt. Especially, I feel the line where you say that, umar mein hu chota, thaga hu sun sun ke.
Yeah.
Arman, why would you say that? I mean, do you feel that you are not taken as seriously as you probably should be, or you you don't get the kind of credit that you truly deserve?
I do
Why
feel
is
that.
that?
I do feel that. And
Hmm.
especially in our industry, we've not seen a lot of young achievers do stuff,
Yes.
so early on, break the glass ceiling,
Yeah.
pushing the envelope, doing something different. And I dared to do that. And
Hmm.
and for me, it's always been about taking risks and doing things that probably I have not done before, or anyone from our country has not done before. And it's just the kind of drive and passion I have as an artist. And sometimes, uh, when you look back upon how it was received, or how people look at your journey, a lot of people in passing, how in India people say, अभी भी आप छोटे हो, बहुत time है आपको, बहुत सारी चीजें करनी है. This is how
Hmm.
anyone talks to you. And I think it's a little demeaning to artists, or people who are young and achieving a lot at their age.
Hmm.
And I did feel like my achievements were being reduced in terms of like the magnanimity of it. Or I have done certain things that I feel like is really really big.
Yes.
and I'm saying it in the most humblest of ways. But sometimes it's just, it's like, अभी भी मतलब बहुत करना बाकी है, अभी तो शुरुआत हुई है and all that stuff. So that's how it's been treated. It's just the way our system is, and I feel like I wanted to speak out about it, that age is not a factor. You have to see what someone is doing and not take anyone lightly just because they are a
Yes.
certain age, or
Yes.
they're small or young,
Yes.
or whatever. So I truly felt that in my journey, and in different situations, which is why when I got the opportunity to kind of like speak out about my journey on the Ed track, I went all out. I mean, I talked about how I was, my voice was removed from certain songs. I talked about how, because I'm young, a lot of opportunities I didn't get, or people reduced the bigness of what I've achieved so far. So I think these are things that not a lot of mainstream pop artists have been able. A lot of rap and hip hop artists talk about their journey,
Yes.
and
Yes,
talk
you're right.
about what they've been through, where they have come from, and what their backstory is. But artists who are from the Bollywood scene or the pop music scene have never opened up and told people what they have gone through or what they felt. And here I got these 35 seconds to say my story, and I made proper use of it, I believe.
Right. Yeah, I think you have. Armaan, your songs, so many people, your fans, your songs have given comfort to them, during their low time, during their low phases. I want to know, where does Armaan Malik go to when he feels lonely, when he's low, when it's overwhelming for him? How does he go?
That's a very interesting question. I actually, a lot of people turn to music when they are low. For me, I do music all day, every day.
Yes.
So for me, turning to music is not something that actually gives me a lot of, a peace, or, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm done with music today. I don't want to listen to any more music, because we're just doing it so much in the day, you're just exhausted. So
Yes.
actually, I sit alone and meditate, or just be with myself. I like being alone. Not that I'm a loner or whatever, but I like being with myself. I like my own company. I like the silence that comes with it. And sometimes
Right.
इतना शोर होता है हमारे careers में, हमारे life में. I just like tuning out and just doing my own thing. And I recently moved into my own place, which is a blessing for me. It's a cute little house just for myself to be in my own space and my own zen. And I've always wanted this, because as an artist, you need to recharge your batteries. And whenever you're doing a piece of work, you need to be positive. You need to be in the right zone. And for me to be able to do that, I need to have that peace and zen. So I think whenever I feel low, I love coming to my my room, not my studio because there's music around it. So come into my room and just meditate and just be with myself, or see a fun movie. I think that's what really makes me feel happy and relaxed.
Right, right. So, Armaan, we have like a small segment called Fans Want to Know, where your fans, have sent across like some questions for you. So I'll just read them out, okay,
Okay.
quickly. Is asking, what can make you happy instantly, and what are your most favorite lines of two that you want to dedicate to Armanians?
Wow. Okay. The first part of that question, what can make me happy instantly? I would say desserts.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
a big sweet tooth, so anything that's sweet makes me instantly happy.
Okay.
And the second part, wait, I don't remember lyrics that well, so I have to check those lyrics on my documents.
Okay.
My fans know that I forget lyrics. uh, yeah,
Hmm.
cool. So there's this lyric in two which goes like, क्या होता मेरा जो ना होता मेरे साथ तू. All I do is think about you. This is what I want to dedicate to all the Armanians out there.
Right, right. The next question is the best thing about turning 27 is, and the worst thing about turning 27 is.
I don't believe I'm turning 27. I don't think so. I'm turning 27. It's more like 2 plus
Okay.
7. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. It's if you put it that way, I'm just 3 short of 30, and I don't feel that at all. So I don't think I'm turning 27 as much as everyone wants to say I'm turning 27. No, I'm not turning 27.
Okay. Okay. Nidhi Agarwal and Kriti Gupta asking, how are you planning to celebrate your birthday this year, and any plans to do a virtual meet with Armanians?
Well, I would have loved to do a virtual meet with my Armanians, but there's so much happening even around my birthday that I won't be getting enough time. I might probably
Hmm.
just go live and just say hi to them quickly.
Right.
But I'm celebrating at my birthday with my fans at the Spotify office, and we're launching the song too. So it's
Yeah.
definitely a very special occasion.
Abhiya is asking, sorry, Reyanshi and Palak Navalis are asking, when are we getting details of India tour? And there are so many people who want you to come to Odisha, Bangalore, Assam, Jaipur, Delhi.
Wow, I love the demands. I am in the process of planning an India tour, and I'm really excited to meet all my fans from different parts of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, as much as it is complicated and a tough process to kind of like put a tour together and actually see it through. So we're really wanting to do this right and do it the right way. So yeah, it'll happen, and it'll happen. Hopefully, it'll happen this year. Fingers
Okay.
crossed. And I hope to meet all my fans in all the cities that they mentioned.
Right. Supraja is asking, is there any special gift given to Armaan by Amal?
By Amal.
Hmm.
Uh, अभी तक तो मिला नहीं है. I'll have to wait for a few days because Amal's gifts come a few days after the birthday. So let's
Oh,
hope
oh,
let's hope he gives me a good gift. But actually, honestly, if he gives me a beautiful song as a gift, that's all I need.
yeah.
If he composes a
I
beautiful
think
song for me, that's all
yes,
that's
yes.
all I need.
Yeah, I think we'll also love to see Amal Armaan magic together once again.
100%.
Yeah. Okay, Yogeshwari dedicating one audience. एक गाना तो गाना ही पड़ेगा.
क्या sorry, I missed that.
Dedicate one song to Armanians.
Okay, I'll dedicate this song only.
Yeah, why not?
जो किसी का हुआ ना तेरा हो गया, तू हर बहाना मेरा हो गया, तेरे सिवा एक पल भी किसी को ना दूं. All I do is think about you. सब मिल गया जब से मिला तू. All I do is think about क्या होता मेरा जो ना होता मेरे साथ तू. So all I do is think about you.
Wow. Okay. Just last two questions. So Shweta is asking, if you hear that BTS want to collaborate with you, what will be your first reaction, and which BTS artist you want to collaborate?
I would be extremely excited because BTS is mm, amazing as a group, and the biggest group in the world currently. And I love their music. I love all the artists. Jungkook is my favorite. He's a brilliant vocalist, and he recently did a collaboration with one of my favorite singers, Charlie Puth. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I would love to do something with Jungkook, and I think apart from Jungkook, J-Hope is also a really cool artist.
Yes. Last question, Armaan. Your craziest fan moment you have experienced?
Craziest fan moment.
Hmm.
I remember once I don't know how this happened, but I just stepped out of my bedroom, and in the living room I saw a fan. I was like, okay, wait, how
Oh,
did this happen?
okay.
How did So there's obviously the building security, and there's obviously people in my house who would
Hmm.
not allow for something like this to happen, but I have no clue how this happened. And there was a fan sitting in the hall, and I was like, okay, what's up, hi. And she got some cupcakes, I think, and she wanted like a few pictures, so I obviously obliged.
Okay.
But also it was a little crazy for me because you know obviously it's a private space, and you're like,
Yeah.
how can this happen? As
Yeah.
much as I love to interact with my fans and like be close to them, some things like
Yeah.
these can be a little scary at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one crazy fan experience. But obviously I took a few pictures and obliged, and
Right.
told her not to do something like this next time.
All right, Armaan. Thank you so much for speaking to us on News 18 Social. It was lovely having you. And a very, very happy birthday to you.
Thank you, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.
All the best for two. All the best.
Thank you, thank you.